What's up, puzzle lovers? Time flies. Suddenly, we are in December. Welcome to the holiday season of Bits and Pieces. To get into the festive spirit, we will solve a Christmas puzzle from American designer Joseph G. Turner. Every year, he makes a Christmas puzzle for his family to torture them.
Prepare for torture, which I do.
Lucky for us, he releases some of them in limited quantity. The particular puzzle we will solve today is called the 3Me5. It won jury honorable mention in the 2017 International Puzzle Party Design Competition, so we can expect it to be very good. So, let's get into it! And here is our puzzle. Again, a very good looking one. The shape is quite simple. It's a rectangle with a hole where you can see a $50 coin. Nothing very special about the puzzle when you look at it at first sight. You can really see like a few things. First, at the bottom, you will have two different holes. Then, here you will see three metallic pins, but I think they are just here to lock the coin inside of this part. So it's not moving, and maybe it gives some special openings, cuts in this side of the puzzle. Then you have this kind of dovetail style sliding parts, which is quite nice. You have the name of the puzzle, 3Me5, and the signature of Joseph G. Turner. Very nice, with a date, which is a 2016 Christmas puzzle. And that's kind of all. Joseph doesn't show us what is happening with this puzzle. He keeps every little secret. But we have some instructions with this card. 3Me5, 2016 Turner Christmas puzzle. It's a flip a coin type puzzle, but also a sequential discovery puzzle. So that means we will find tools inside to be able to reach the final objective. The instructions say everything needed to solve the puzzle is provided. Contains small rolling parts, keep away from young ones, play where parts won't roll away or get lost. No excessive force needed, no barring, bending or burning required. Okay, that's a weird final rule. I mean, did that happen to your previous puzzles? I'm quite curious. No burning. I feel like since it's a Christmas puzzle, his family might be next to a nice fireplace, and if they cannot solve this puzzle, well, things happen, you know, you need to put wood into the fireplace. Okay, very interesting. We will try to avoid bending and burning at all costs. We don't want that. But yes, once again, a very nice looking puzzle. I love the color of the wood and the details of it. Very nice. So we can solve this puzzle. First, we can really feel that this is sliding. We can see two small pins. So I think that means that we can slide this part just in one side, not in the other. And then if you lock the coin and you move the puzzle, you can hear a lot of things. A lot of tools inside. Quite heavy. You cannot do much if you do it like this or like this. And I think that this puzzle involves a spinning step at the beginning. So we all did like this. We spin it, and yes, we can open a bit this puzzle and end up with two metallic pins. Very nice, same size, same length, and these two pins will be helpful, I'm sure of that. So you can see the holes where these pins go, and as expected, you cannot slide it on the other side. And now I can feel like something is locking me right now. And since we have these pins and these holes, I do believe that we need to put them inside. Yes, okay, this fits. This one as well. And you see we have just enough space to push a spring-loaded part. That's nice. So if we push, now we can slide. Yes. Okay. What else? Oh, maybe we need to remove the pins. And now, hey, you see? Oh, that's quite cool. So you have this spring-loaded part that is made of wood, very nice. And this pin here locks this lock so it doesn't come off. Very smart, very nice. So we have something else. Hey, on the other side, you have like, I don't know, what's that? A nail? You have a nail and a metallic ball. So we need to remove them. Maybe with a pin. We will lock the ball because the ball is pushing the nail. Oh, okay. We have more than one ball. We have 3 balls. Oh, that's very cool. Didn't expect that. So in this hole, you could see this ball with the nail. And if you put the puzzle upside down, then everything will try to come off at the same time. And we stay locked. And by using a pin, we can lock the ball and make the nail come off first. Very nice. I feel this nail will fit inside this hole. Yes. But nothing is happening right now. Maybe in different position. No. Nothing. I don't think there will be like anything inside of the holes. No. Here no. And I feel that here we were locked. Oh, we can put more. No. Here we are touching. Yeah, here we are touching the coin already. Now. So, what can we do? That's interesting. The coin also is getting lower and lower. That's very nice. Gives us hope. Maybe we can fit the coin somewhere. You know, like maybe there is a room for the coin. No, there is no such thing. But there is like a groove. There is something here. You can feel like the coin is going up and down. Like a V-shape hole just here. So, you know what? I want to try something. I'm not sure if that will be the solution, but right now I'm thinking that you have 3 balls and you have this lock that is spring-loaded. What if I tell you that you put the ball here, push it, you can push it far enough to fit a ball, and then you close back the puzzle. Okay, so that might be very smart or a bad idea from me. I hope I will not lose one of the balls and just jump the puzzle. Okay, let's just try. We close the puzzle. Oh, you heard that? It went somewhere. The ball can move. There is a big opening here for the ball. That means that we can fit more balls. Okay, so let's reopen this side. We'll remove our pins. And slide it more. And put a second one. We push. And we relock the puzzle. A second ball. That's very interesting. I love the idea of this mechanism. I don't know how it will work later, but that's like playing a pinball. You will put the ball at the beginning and you will smash the ball with this spring-loaded part. That's so cool. And our third and last ball. I don't know what to do now. What if? No. That's an interesting question. What do we do? Maybe we need to move the ball somewhere else. Right. Let's go back here. To this first step that we did. So we open our puzzle 1/3. And then maybe there is a second lock now. Oh yeah, I can feel the balls with the nail. Like this, maybe? Look, the nail is a bit more outside than before. Because, yes, I can push the balls to something. I'm quite afraid. Oh ho! Wait! Yes. Can I remove a coin? No. Almost. There is just a tiny bit that is locking the coin. Interesting. Wait. So, we have... Oh, you see that? So here, we have where the balls were at the beginning of the puzzle. Then we move them to another part of the puzzle. Oh, I can see the ball going here as well. Wait, there is more than 2 holes. There is a third one just here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see... Oh, this hole and this hole are connected. Yes, I can see now the balls, and now I cannot see them anymore. That's so interesting. Wait, and if I push... Maybe there's another lock and I need to use the pins. Yes, I push with the pins and I can slide a bit more my puzzle, which gives me enough space to remove my coin. Hey, hey, that's so cool. But let's come back to the coin later. I think we can slide this puzzle fully and remove the 2 pieces from each other. How do I do that? Right, maybe using the balls is not the best idea. Let's remove them. Remove our 3 balls. Then here maybe there is another lock. Yes, there is another lock here. I can push it with the pins, but then it's locked. I remove my pins, and yes, I can separate my 2 pieces. Woo! That's so cool! Look at that. You have 2 locks that are spring-loaded. Wow, that's so nice, and that's the 3 openings I was talking about. So you have the first one where you will get your 3 balls and your nail. Then you will put them in this second hole by using this spring-loaded part here. You will eject the balls inside of this hole. That's really so smart. I love that. So unique. The mechanism is really something new. Wow, I love that. And then you will use the nail here to push the second lock so you can slide your puzzle a bit more than halfway. You will have just to do a final move to give enough space to remove the coin or American $50 coin. That's so nice. What a big coin. Wow, I loved it. That's so cool. And the final move is just to use this opening that you have to do a final push in the second lock and to completely separate these 2 pieces. Wow! I love the uniqueness of this little puzzle. It looks simple from the outside because of its rectangular shape, but it's packed with a lot of nice mechanisms. I loved it so much. It should not be so hard to put it back together now that we know how it works, and that should be faster. We can put back our coin. Now we can put back our pieces together. And also I see that this lock has an angle, so you don't have to push it back with the pins, I think. It will just go back to its position naturally. That's so cool. So you see, you go there, then you can just push and put it back like this. Wow, so nice. And now what you just need to do is put back these 3 balls, then this nail like this, so everything is locked together once again. That's so cool. And you just have to push with your finger the lock, to lock it like this and just need to put your final 2 pins. Here, here. You close, you give it a shake, so you put back the pins at their random position and you cannot slide the puzzle anymore. Wow, what a cool puzzle! Loved it so much! I understand why it won an award during the puzzle competition. That's so cool! I loved it so much! Woo! So, we can say I solved the 3Me5 puzzle! And another puzzle solved! And once again, what an incredible puzzle that we solved! This puzzle looks simple from outside, but it is packed with so many incredible mechanisms. Very cool puzzle. I understand why it won an award. It's really so nice. Loved it. Enjoy it so much. I hope you did enjoy it so much as well. If you have an opportunity to try one of Joseph G. Turner's puzzles, then go for it. I hope you did enjoy this video. This puzzle, if so, put a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next week for a new puzzle. Tschüss!